What is going on, everybody? Wow, that was actually like the fastest the stream has ever kicked off and started in a while. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. Playing some Project Zomboid today. Hang on one sec. All right, trying to figure out some stuff because we're trying to get a private server launched with Project Zomboid, similar to what we have going on with our Minecraft server, but obviously having some troubleshooting to do with that. We're starting a fresh spawn in Project Zomboid. Pretty excited about that one. It's been a while since I've started a new character in a new world in Project Zomboid. And so pretty excited about that. Sweet, just got an IP address. So I'm going to try to join some of this stuff here. We have a, as I literally just mentioned, we have a private server that we are trying to get a bunch of different games launched on, so that way we can do our own thing with it. All right, let's see. Our server admin, TechFather, which is by far the best name for a server admin ever. Like, I think that's hilarious every single time I read it. I'm just like, TechFather. He's telling me that everything should be good to go, so he just sent me over some info. So we get to test this out live. Pretty excited about that. Nope, not edit. Damn it. I want to pop out my chat. There it is. There's the pop-out chat. Bam. Cool. Shrink that down so I can see it. All right, so we can close out of these now. And then I can grab this and slide it on over so I can see the tickety-tock. Tickety-tock, the Chinese chicken. You guys remember that song from Bare Naked Ladies? Except they go, yeah, they go tickety-tock. All right, anyway, let me try this. Hang on, I should probably check to see if the game is actually populating here. It was, yay, okay. Let me get the game back up there. It's going to drop for just 1 second here. 2 seconds. And then cool. All right. So going to try to see if we can get our private server up and running. If not, I will have to do it a different way. Nope, damn it. Don't close out of the window. Isn't that one of the most annoying things in the world when you have multiple screens and you have a game that you have exclusively, like, on one screen, and then you go to do it differently? That didn't make sense. Did it make sense? I don't know if that made sense. All right, let's delete this. Please enter a password from my account. Okay, let's not enter that password. Let's come up with a fresh one. Still says that it's not responding. What's going on here? Did I get the port right? Yep, got the port right. What am I messing up here? I'm just gonna do base legend here instead of admin. Still says that it's not responding. And I'm gonna send him a message real quick. Still says not responding. All good. We'll troubleshoot later. Ah! What up, King? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me do that again. Ah! You scared me. Wait, the wrong server password was given? Let me try doing this again with a different password. Did you change the password? Yeah, I saw. I actually was I logged onto the server earlier, just to kind of see what was going on. All right, let's refresh. Now, see if that one works. We're going to keep trying. I did not. I'm wondering if the platforms above the base that I'm laying out, like that big, massive, like castle that I'm building, I was wondering if the platforms above that base, if that is your like stepping stones or something like that. All right. Oh well. All right, we'll troubleshoot it later. In the meantime, I'm restarting a solo world in Builder. Next, let's do it. I need to start like mapping out which one of these cities. We got a big project we're doing. I like Riverside though. Riverside's probably one of my favorite locations, which is kind of lame to say because it's like one of the smaller locations, but the houses are all really nice. Let's do... Let's do Muldra. I like never really started in Muldra. Alright, I'm going to come in as a lumberjack. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Alright, now we're going to do a fast reader, which means I'm going to do... Where is it? Short-sighted. Perfect. Next. Under a mountain. Okay. Okay, I want to check it out. If I have time today, which probably it'll be very late for you, but I want to check it out like within the next couple days or so. Dude, look at that hair. Oh, I'm gonna rock this, dude. What up, Hollis? Being Hollis against the world. Let's go. And so yeah, I'm all for that, King. I definitely want to go check it out. Man, I'm actually excited to get a Project Zomboid server running, because we have big plans for like some group builds. That's why we did the Minecraft servers. We got some big plans for like group projects. And so I'm pretty excited about all of that. This is how I died. Apparently it takes forever to determine how I died. I'm actually legit curious where you built this. Tech actually, so should I say this? I guess it doesn't really matter that much. So Tech and I have a website that we can go to and see everything in the world without actually logging in to the game. And so we can see what everybody's building and like if everybody like who's online and stuff like that just by going to a URL. And so it's pretty cool. Like it's really, really cool to just log in and see like just on my browser what everybody's building. So I'm gonna find it. I'll just kind of dig through everything and I'll find it. Thanks for that follow, Untitled Blackout. Appreciate that. All right, so fresh spawn here. There's Hollis. How you doing? Let's go ahead and get our baseball bat out on our back. Just to start off with everything. Okay. Looks like somebody's watching TV here. Uh-oh, okay, you watching the insurance channel. Sounds good. Well, we're just going to grab a couple of things from the house here. I don't really need to be watching TV. Let's go ahead and turn this off. So that way we don't attract any zombies. All right, let's see what's in the kitchen before we head out. Don't need too much to get us going, but I'm just looking for like tools, some canned food here. Still need to find ourselves a can opener. But that'll at least get us started. Actually, I don't want the dog food. Yeah, we'll leave that behind. Leave that behind. All right, all this fresh food gonna come with me. You can't hear what? The game audio is working. I did test it before going here. So it is working. I can definitely turn it up a little bit if you like. Turn it up a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so he's saying that he didn't change the password. Wait, the guy's on DC? I'm confused now. It's all good. That happens all the time. Oh, there's nobody else playing today. It's just me today, King. So yeah, 17 dragonfishes, Jay, Nick, all of them, they are not playing with me today. Just me decided to just re-roll my solo player because I have not played this game solo in quite some time. Would be great if I could find, man, there's some paint there. If I needed paint early on, I would grab it because that's kind of cool to have. Don't care about any of that. Actually, we're going to rip that. Let's get some bandages here. Yeah. Rip that up. Nice. How many did that give us? 3? Cool. Alright, what do we got in here? Another bathroom. Nothing worthwhile here. Little bedroom. And again, nothing worthwhile. Alright, so this house was kind of a bust, our spawn house. Which is fine, that's kind of to be expected in a fresh playthrough. Oh, I need to get the chats back on the screen. So dumb. Sorry, TikTok, I couldn't see you for a second. My apologies. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, no, gotta slide it over. There it is. Okay. Alright, back to the game. So yeah, nice and quiet start. Check out our little supply closet, nothing. Alright, well, let's see where we are on the map. So that's the main road over there. There's a bunch of factories over there. I think I'm going to set up shop kind of in a house this time around. Normally, I don't do that. I set up in like a restaurant. But a house is going to have everything that you need. And so it's just a matter of finding a nice house. It's unfortunate that that's locked. There we go. And remove the broken glass. Hey, Brad. Good to see you. Let's climb on through here. Is that a generator? Well, that's early on. That's pretty cool to find early on. Nice. Don't worry about those books for right now. Don't want to just like overload myself. Propane tank, torch. The torch is kind of handy, but we'll come back for it. Let's go ahead and start heading over this way and find our home base. I guess I kind of want to do it on the main road here for like a quick escape. There's some nice houses over here. Let's go check out this house off to the side. This nice little brick house with the shed. It's pretty charming, right? This could be a nice base. Excuse me. Alright, this will be our base. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and just check out the shed first. Oh, I'll send it today. I'm pretty sure that today is the 3rd day. And so I will definitely send it today, sir. That has been on my mind a lot. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. Every single time that we have the contest, we always get a new winner, which I'm really happy about. Like the fact that not every single contest is won by the same person. This is the 4th day? My bad, dude. If it is the 4th day, my apologies. But yeah, I'll get it to you today. Definitely want to get it to you because I saw that you're looking to get a copy of Green Hell. But yeah, that's one of my least favorite policies of Steam is that you have to wait X amount of days before you can send a gift card to somebody that you friend requested. Which, like, I get, right? They're trying to, like, limit fraud and all that stuff. And so, like, it's a good policy, but, man, sometimes I wish that you could go through an extra verification to speed it along. I like this one. Look at this nice living room with the nice TV here. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Don't need to be watching any television right now. It's on your bookshelf. Newspaper, pen, farming 5, nothing. Nothing worthwhile. But yeah, I'll definitely send it your way, man. And again, kudos for getting that 2nd place prize. That's pretty cool. Alright, not too much food here. The fridges are just empty. So back door. Okay. Still looking for like basic tools. all I have right now is a hammer. I haven't even found like a screwdriver or anything like that. Looks like there's a radio downstairs that I missed. Alright, let's make sure that these rooms up here are clear. What do we got? Just sitting about. Nothing? Just a t-shirt there? Alright. Nothing worthwhile. Bathroom here. I could use one of these upstairs windows to like create a little rope ladder out of one of these windows and then give myself a really, really safe entrance and exit. A shell suit jacket. Hang on. Increases our defense a little bit, and it's a lightweight jacket, so I'll go ahead and put that on real fast. Screw those suit pants, though. See, but that's the thing. It's we want to make sure that everybody has a good time with it, you know what I mean? And not everybody's going to have a good time if, like, veteran builders come out every single time and just dominate every single week. Or every single quarter that we run the contest. And so we try to just keep it as fair as possible. Excuse me. It's, like, so dry out here in California. 1 second. There we go. All right, so this house really had nothing in it. But to be honest with you, it's a good enough house for me to, like, kind of hold up in. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do here, is hold up inside of this house. Get all this canned food in with all this canned food over here. Keep that water bottle on me, and I'm gonna eat a banana. Yeah, delicious banana right there. Yum yum banana. Cat, 2 seconds. I don't know why, but one of my clients always texts me, like right at the beginning of a stream. And so just telling them that I'll be texting them right back. There we go. Okay. With that being said, all right. So we're fully satiated for a little bit. We are on a quest right now, though. We're on a quest for an axe and a few other tools. So let's just close up our door here. Make sure we can get back into it. Yeah, we're good. All right. Let's first go check these other houses. I like the clothing line that we have here. That's pretty nice. Oops. Always press the wrong button. Alright. Looks like we're going to actually have to kill a zombie for the first time. That's why I want an axe. I'm a lumberjack, so like my weapon of choice is axes. But I've yet to find one. There's one that we can read real fast, just to get Louisville. Alright, don't need anything else from this guy. Let's just go check inside of the house. Oh, it looks like this is a for sale house. When we're playing on multiplayer, 17 Dragonfishes does not check these houses. He says that there's never anything in here. I beg to differ. I like always find decent stuff in here. Like here, check this out. We found a can of tuna that I'm going to eat right now. Delicious, stinky fish. Who would not want to eat that in a zombie apocalypse? Alright, anything in these moving boxes? Farming 2 and a book. Rather carry magazines. Nothing in here. Alright, let's check the first floor before we head on upstairs. It says laundry room. Yep. Alright, what's this little closet? Yep. Alright, let's go check upstairs. Pretty empty house. Obviously, it's one of those moving houses, but still, see if there's anything left behind. Some cabinets in the bathroom here. Comb, some vitamins. We'll take those. Pretty handy. Anything left behind? Yeah, there you go. Some bandages, some painkillers. Decent. Decent. One box left behind here. Hey, there we go. Too bad it's one that I already have, but we'll still take a second hammer. Don't want a metal pipe just yet. Not worrying about metalworking, just worrying about getting our tools situation handled. Alright, onward. Let's go check out some of these cars. I also need to find a pair of gloves pretty soon. Rubber band in an empty bottle. Don't worry about that. And that one's locked. Let's get in the side here. Nope. No worries. Alright, whatever. Just leave it behind. It's not going to be anything worthwhile in that car. Alright, so there's some stores over here. Some shops. Let's go check them out. See if we can find any tools. This looks like, what, a general store with several people inside. Is that an axe in that, dude? That's an axe. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be hanging out with these guys for a little while. You guys can come over this way. They do look like survivors. Except they're definitely all zombified. That's for sure. A little bit of a jump scare there. Nice. Free hat. Ooh, new boots too. I'll put on some fresh boots. Nice. Hey, 2 Dixon. Yeah, not anymore. Not survivors anymore. Alright, and I want to wear this baseball cap visor backwards because it's business time. Guys, there's an open window over here. Have you tried going through this window? Have you tried? At least I don't want to pick up the broken glass, but I want to remove the broken glass. There we go. If I pick up the broken glass, I might get cut. Come on, guys, you can do it. Break on through to the other side. It's like I'm just trying to help them out a little bit. Not a single one of them went through the window. Seriously? Lame. Lame. There we go. Alright, finally broke down. That's a lot of dudes, and I'm very undergeared. But they have the gear that I want. Just keep smacking them. I don't want to be like running away too far, too fast or anything like that, you know? But it's like I would love to have a bladed weapon right now instead of a baseball bat. This cop's pretty weak. Let's go after her first. There's one. Yeah, you're hot, but you need the scratch defense right now, bud. Calm down there, Hollis. Whew, getting close to me. There we go, there's 2 down. Just gotta be patient. Eventually, I'm gonna get one of their weapons. You see these 3 dudes have weapons on them? And so, like, each one of them would be better than this baseball bat that I'm using. That guy's, like, down for the count. Nice. Take advantage of that. There we go. Alright. So first things first, put on this gas mask just because it looks cool. Sorry about that. Had to clear the old throat there. Alright. Their pants. Nice. Alright, get on these camo pants. Drop these jeans. Drop this tin can. Don't need to be carrying that map anymore. Oh, or these sneakers. Ridiculous. But I will take some pills. Yeah, do these vitamins right here. Ah! Ah! Oh, sketchy. Didn't like that. You stay away. Alright, holster. We'll wear that. That's nice. And you got a revolver. A revolver. Let's put that in holster right there. Got a free gun out of the deal. Alright, back to looting these dudes. Let's check behind us real fast. Make sure nobody's coming. Looking good. Grab the shovel. Don't need cigarettes. Don't want... I'm not going to bother grabbing the stone hammer. Actually, nah. Not going to bother getting a stone hammer. There we go. There's a watch. Wear that on the left wrist. Cool. Get a knife. Doesn't look like I really need anything else. There's a spiked plank. It's a crafted weapon. Let's leave that behind because we're going to grab the axe. As soon as that... It's a stone axe. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate that it's a stone axe there. But I'll take what we can get for right now. And then I'm already wearing a gas mask, so perfect. Don't need that one. There's another stone axe, so we'll grab that. And back to this cop. All right, so bulletproof vest. Let's get that on. Neither of those are better. Cool. All right, so we're pretty over encumbered at this point. So hang on, let's do a little bit of sorting here. First things first, we can leave that behind. We're wearing some better clothes. Let's get our gardening and our tools inside of our backpack here. I'm gonna need to get a bigger backpack soon. Free banana! Alright, so we're making some progress. But there's definitely a lot of things that I would love to find right now. Get our hammer back there too. You know what, like all of this stuff can go into the backpack if it fits. Just keep that stuff readily available. Alright, so it looks like there's still one person in here. Maybe more than that. Let's go wide. Check the corner there before we do anything, because there's like a back room with the door broken off. Oh, so much better having an actual, like, axe. Some military shorts. There's a key. It's kind of nice to see. Did not mean to make that rhyme. Alright, so it looks like the busted door is taken care of. Nothing out back here. Okay, nothing out back here. Nice. Alright, what do we got? Canned food. Not going to bother moving any canned food right now. Black licorice, canned food and candy. Just food, 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 food. Awesome. Nothing really to write home about. Yeah, there's some ice cream. Have a little treat for taking out this convenience store. All right. Well, so that means that all that's left is all this just like fresh produce and stuff, which we're going to need to get and take care of fairly soon. Let's get behind the counter so we can see if there's anything back here. Really? I can't access any of this? No? Okay. All right. All right. So it doesn't look like that was that fruitful, but we did get an axe. We still need a saw and a screwdriver, and we're in business, and I can actually like start doing some base building and getting to work. All right, what's this? A medical office? This probably isn't going to have really anything I need. I don't know this location that well, and so there's a good chance that there's like a hardware store here that I just have no idea how to find. What am I, drowsy? Okay, I'm tired. I need to kind of get that handled pretty soon. Nothing. Okay. Man, more zombies over here. I love it. Go ahead and head back to our base in just a minute here. Because, like, we can get some stuff. There was a key there for a Chevy van. So let's go find the Chevy van. Grab that empty bottle. Uh-huh. What do you got in your back? A knife? A fork. That seems fun. So hang on. It was a Chevy step van key. I don't see a Chevy van anywhere. I see this. Oh, there. It might be that. It might be this van over here. We'll go check it out in just a minute. But yeah, we're drowsy. We could do with a lie down. Alright, and sup, dude? What, really? That was the weakest axe ever. Weakest axe I've ever used. Squishy. Another holster? Nice. Hang on. Is that better than... It's better than this other jacket? Okay. Oh, wait. That was the... Interesting. That was the only jacket I was wearing. Okay. Thought I was wearing a second jacket, but alright. We're good here, and I only can rock one holster, so whatever on that. Do I go into the medical office? Now, let's skip the medical office for right now. So we're over here. Again, it would be cool to just find, like, a saw or a screwdriver. Why don't... I don't need an alarm. I see him. Probably should not be sprinting through these backyards, but whatever. Alright, let's get back over here. We're getting tired. And so I'm thinking we'll head back to our base. That's right over this fence here to the left. But first I'm going to jump over to the other side here and see if there's any garages or sheds that we can kind of look into. Just some more houses. Is that a garage or is that a small house? That's a small house. Okay, that doesn't help me one bit. Alright, we're officially tired. We have a low awareness. I kind of don't like where I am from just like other things in this area location. So I don't think I'm going to set up shop here. Let's go back to our base or like little backstop here. And we will do what we can. So first things first, close that door. Alright, and let's go ahead. I think there's actually a really nice bed upstairs. Let's go use that. Yeah. Alright. Sleep. Crash out for the night. Or at least for a while. There we go. 2:40 a.m. Nice. Yeah, leave that broken axe behind here. Alright, so it looks like we're not going to stick around here. Let's go ahead and eat some fresh food. Just to kind of get me moving again. I'm sitting here thinking that I do need... Alright, let's grab all this canned goods. Yeah, let's just grab all the canned stuff again. It's like we don't necessarily need all of it, and we haven't found a can opener, but they're not too difficult to find. Okay, so we actually, that's more than we can carry, so let's leave these two behind. And then we will fill up all of our bottles. So I have a key for that step van that was over by the medical office. So I think I'm going to head that way. It'd be cool if I could find, like, any kind of skill book to pass the time with this morning. But I can't find anything that's an appropriate level for what I'm at. So either way, let's head back up to this medical office. Try not to attract any dudes. Except for this one right in front of us that we're going to kind of have to walk by. Nice. Alright, we'll go slow because it's 3 in the morning. Luckily, the street lights are still shining, so we have a little bit of light. But, like, that's not enough to get a move on. That car looks really, really, really nice. I want to see if we can get into this car first. Let's check the trunk first. Nothing in the trunk. I think I already checked the trunk, actually. All right. So the car is... It's here. Empty notebook and a wallet. No key. All right, whatever. We got a key to the step van that's over here. So I'm going to go that way and go check it out. Don't like this area. It seems a little like lower income, which means that I'm not going to find good resources over here. All right, so this is definitely the key because it popped up here. So it's locked. So let's go ahead and don't dismantle the car wreck. There we go. Sack and duct tape. That's not helpful at all. Hey, thanks for that rose, E-Bob Flopper. Appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Nothing in that trunk. All right. So again, I'm looking for sheds. I'm looking for like anything that's going to give me a tool. But let's get up to the main road here. See, main road. And we'll start heading this way. And we'll start kind of getting to more of the shops and the stores and things like that. I'm hoping that if we start heading that way, we'll start getting more or less what we need. Did I spawn on the top of the city? Yeah, we'll find out very soon. This might be the exit of the city. I don't know this one that well. No, it looks like a regular road here. All right. I'm seeing sheds on houses up ahead. And so this might be where our new location is. Let's make sure that we're not going to attract any of these dudes. Anything coming this way? All right, they are coming this way. Back up into the streetlight. Whew, don't want to track those guys, so let's not walk much further. Let's go back down this way. Alright. Just to take care of myself real fast. Make sure we're safe. Whoa, where'd you come from? Obviously from the side, but wow. Was not ready for that one. Back it up. You too, back up. Come on. There we go. Just one left. Cool. Walkie-talkie. Painkillers. Grab those. Gotta love the painkillers, right? Nothing. Anything on that corpse? Nothing. Alright. They're wearing expensive, and I mean expensive clothing. And so I'm thinking that one of these houses is a much better idea than what I was originally doing. That house burned down across the way, which means that this house might be our best bet. In fact, I'm going to say that this is our best bet. All right, let's get under this street, or this little porch light. Make sure that we're not about ready to get attacked from behind. That's what always gets me, is doing, like, trying to just take out people in front of a building or something, and, like, one sneaks around the back. They, like, flank me or something. All right, so is this our new home? We'll find out. We need a couple tools. But, like, we're looking for a saw and a screwdriver still. All right, shed's locked. Let's check the window. I see that dude walking in on the side here. Yeah, let's take care of him first. I think that's a pair of scissors sticking out of him. That's kind of handy. So we'll go ahead and grab those. Wow, we're actually over encumbered because of that. It's kind of lame. Oh yeah, that's right. I have all that food. in my my backpack there. All right, hop on through here. What do we got in the shelf? Anything? A wrench. There we go. There's a tool. Doesn't really help us much, but like again, just like 2 Dixon was saying, better than nothing. All right, let's go ahead and this one also has a shed from what it looks like. There's the burned down house. What's over there? Is that a working shed? Let's go see what we can see in this shed. First things first, make sure that we're safe. But like, see the burned down house here? Like, yeah. Not gonna bother with that. We'll probably salvage some of it if we need it. Alright, locked door again. I should probably test the windows and just try to open them before I just consistently smash them. But sometimes I just get a little excited. Come on, screwdriver. I have found so much damn duct tape and like other miscellaneous survival stuff, but not the actual survival tools that I'm looking for. Alright, it's almost 6 a.m. Finally get some daylight here. There we go. Literally as soon as I said it, it turned 6 a.m. Alright, come on, house with a good shed. Just keep venturing around. Like, that's what I enjoy about Zomboid. There's so many locations in this game and, like, just so much to do that if you're looking for something specific and having trouble finding it, you can just go somewhere else and you eventually will find what you're looking for. There's a bunch of shops up here. Let's go ahead and head this way. Probably shouldn't have fallen down, bro. If you were hungry. Gotta stay in the game, right? And now you died because you just got your head smashed in. Alright. Let's head up to these stores. Soccer field over there. I like it. I like these stores. For the most part. Gonna kind of go around the back here. And take my time. But yeah, really any of these locations would have a better odd of finding some of the tools that we need. Alright, keep checking behind us. And so let's see. Come on, one of you peel off on me. Thank you. Loved how convenient that one was. I'm also going to need to start working to find another axe. The only reason I haven't used the stone axe in my inventory is because it's the only axe I've found so far. And my crafting probably sucks. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Well, peckish. There we go. Ooh, more vitamins. Gotta love having this many vitamins, right? Take some more vitamins before our lunch here. Alright, let's pause. See what kind of food we're rocking. Got some canned food. Is that really it? Just canned food? Okay. We are going to need to find a can opener pretty soon. But in the meantime, have some sardines. Delicious. Alright, so these stores, whatever. Just an empty bottle there. I would love to find just something worthwhile. You know, I should probably, you know what, I do need to go down and see what stores they are, because I don't know what stores they are. This one's got a garage attached to it, so this one might be a mechanic shop or something like that. And if that's the case, that's kind of handy. Yeah, doubt if the front door's locked that I'll be able to do that. This is an appliance store. Let's check the front door. I doubt we're gonna find anything worthwhile in here, but still worth checking out, right? Oh, bad one. Yeah. Lucky for me, I have a good scratch resistance and stuff. Spun around when I was trying to attack her. Alright, we're going to need to find a little backstop or just some place to put our stuff too. Because I am running out of inventory space and I am over capacity as it is. What do you got? Oh no, that's just the mirror. Oh no, you do have something in your neck. What do you have in your neck? You got something too. That's the patient. Alright, spin around, make sure we're not going to get attacked. There's a screwdriver. Love that. Alright, then what do you got here? Another screwdriver. See, now we have an abundance of screwdrivers. And there's both car keys, I think. Let's check out this ambulance first. Trauma bag. Go ahead and equip that as a secondary. Hang on. Actually, I want to look at this trauma bag real fast. So it's got a capacity of 18 versus my 15. Okay. Alright, we're going to do it. Like, it's not the best upgrade, but it's an upgrade, right? And any upgrade is worthwhile right now. Are we seriously tired again? Wow. Alright, we'll have to go take a nap soon. It's actually been a little while since I've had to deal with that sleep mechanic. Because in our multiplayer world, we don't deal with it. Like, it's just, we have that mechanic turned off. Okay, and done with that. Now we equip this one onto our back. And drop the school bag on the ground. Cool. Okay, so now with that being said, we can switch over a bunch of this stuff into the bag. And these can go on the key ring. Awesome. Cool. That was a decent find. Not the best, but decent. Alright, hang on. Put the key in the ignition. It's got gas. That's kind of surprising that it has gas. So we might have just found a working vehicle if, like, just if we might have found a working vehicle. Let me just see how the engine's doing. Oof. That's a fixer-upper if I've ever seen anything. Man. Okay. Alright, don't have a car. Thought we had a car. Don't have a car. Grab that lug wrench, though. Alright, so let's go down and check out some of these shops. Just to see what we can get into. So that was an appliance shop. This looks like a general store, like a liquor. Yeah, this is lickety split. I actually know where I'm at now. We still need to find a couple things, like a saw. And I guess another axe. Could just always craft some axes. But either way. Alright, let's see if we can just kind of attract these people. People? Infected? We'll go with it. Just make sure nobody's behind us. Okay, we're still good. Cool. What up, lady? Nice. Same hat club. Aw, she had a little doll on her. A little, like, toy doll. All right, so that looks like a bakery, cafe kind of place. Don't need that. This is like an office. Adult Education Center. That's not going to be anything. That might have some books in it, actually. That's a used clothing store, Convenience Mart, and a liquor store. Yeah, nothing really worthwhile right here. I see those dudes walking over to me, though. Right? Yeah, you see them? Let's go ahead and clear them out real fast. In my opinion, that's one of the biggest traps in the entire game, is when they fall on the ground like that. Because they kind of encourage you to go and finish them off, right? But if you're fighting more than one zombie, it tends to not go that well. Like, it tends to just never go that well. Alright, just read that map real fast. Cool. Alright, so there wasn't really anything there. There's some factories up ahead here, eventually, but we need to find a place to sleep. I'm tired. I don't remember what this blue building is. Let's go check it out. Is this a hotel? Might be a hotel. There's one of the factories down this way. And a lot of dudes over this way. We are too tired. Alright, let's head back this way. I'm going to be a little smart about this. Let's get into one of these houses for right now. And then we can get back over that way eventually. This looks like a good house. Yeah. But yeah, having to take down just like 2 zombies versus that whole set of infected, this seems like a better plan. Come on. Yeah, I'm very tired if it's taking that long to just take out 1 zombie. Alright, this is going to be the house that I'm going to sleep in. Whoa! Didn't see that other dude in the trees. Okay. I see how tired you are. I get it. Alright, let's get inside the house. Draw these blinds. Okay, so that one's locked. Come on, let me in. Let me in! There we go. It's convenient when they actually let me do what I need to do. Okay, and lock the door. Everything's good there. Let's go ahead and close the curtains. So we're a little safer in here. Cool. Even close these curtains. Alright, let's get some sleep. Let's get some sleep. This dude needs some sleep. I need to set that or turn that alarm off. But I'm kind of glad that that alarm woke me up. No, I want to go through the window. That's the other one that I always mess up on. So I always just press the button as opposed to press and hold it. Alright, so if he's trying to just get into that one, I'll just go to this one. Alright, we got one dude straggling. We'll hang out, get some breakfast after this. Cool. Oh, we find somebody watching TV here. Alright. Device options. Turn this off. Don't need the distraction. Alright, let's find something to eat. Still nothing for carpentry. That's what we need right now is carpentry level 1. That's all you got in here is just cherries? Dude, weak. Weak. Still, better than nothing, right? Canned food, but what good is canned food when you don't have a can opener? Got tons of canned food, got no can opener. All right, well that's it. I mean, that's the whole house. So let's start working our way over this way now that we're not tired. We can actually like not die when we go to this this factory. It's a cop car over there. There's a police station that was just down to the south a little bit, but I don't really want to worry about guns. I think this is the self-storage spot. It's kind of what it looks like, right? Yeah. So if I had an axe, I'd be able to break into those doors, but let's check out what's in this cop car. Nothing really worthwhile. There's a bandage in here. So let's put this on the ground and check it out. Hey, Amanda. Good to see you. Alright, and again, this is a cop car, so we gotta check out the glove box. There's the car, or the key. It's kind of nice. But, you know, actually, let me grab it. Alright, so there's no gas. But, oh well. Doing well. How about yourself? Alright, let's go check some of these out. Again, would love to just find some kind of a saw, and then I can sit down and actually like start planning out a base. That's good to hear. Alright. So, any of these open? The likelihood of finding, like, open ones is pretty slim. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nope. Alright, anything in here? Fertilizer, chair. Let's take out these guys real fast, and then we'll get back to hunting for a saw. Looks like there's a bunch of like storage sheds and garden sheds and things like that, garages over at the houses up ahead. And so that's our next stop if we can't find what we're looking for here. Ha, there's an alarm. That kind of sucks. Anything in here real quick before we just get obliterated? Camo hunting vest, tomato seeds, plastic chair. Alright. Well, none of this is going to be helpful. But we do need to get kind of out of here very quickly. Oh, that's kind of nice. Hang on. Really? Nothing? Alright, we gotta bail. Gotta bail. Here they all come. Okay, let's go down this way and check out this shed. They're all going to be preoccupied getting over to that storage unit. And so this is kind of an ideal time for me to do this over here. Make sure nobody's sneaking up behind us first. Whoa, where'd you come from? I said I was checking behind me. You should have made yourself clear, sir. Alright, there's that one. You stay down. There was another one over here, right? Yep, there he is. Oh, we play a bunch of different survival and base building games on this channel. We do a lot of affiliate streams, too. And so devs give us a lot of codes to, like, play new games, upcoming games, that type of thing. And so survival and base building, that's what we do. Hey, got a credit card. There you go. Oh, ooh, leather gloves, leather gloves. Where? Fantastic. Got some gloves. All right, let's see. What's in this shed? A generator. That's kind of nice. Ooh, what was that? Pipe wrench. Doesn't really help me. I see ya. I see ya all. It's a lot of dudes. It's actually a lot of dudes. Where are y'all coming from, guys? More importantly, where are you going? Can you not swarm me? I would really appreciate it if you didn't do this. I'm like just looking for a saw. Whew. Give him the slip. I'm walking too far backwards right now. And so I'm also checking to see if I'm about ready to get ambushed from behind the whole way. And this is not that fun. Alright. We've taken out like 4 of them so far. Oh, and there goes the baseball bat. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, unfortunately here, and I'm gonna need to reset that inventory. I got only a handful of weapons left. We're gonna head this way and then double back. I need to get something out. Wow. Don't like this area right now. We're getting high exertion. They're all going to swarm. Hey, Capo. How you doing, man? They're pretty much all going to swarm onto that storage locker. But it looks like these guys are all finding me very quickly. And I need to get inside and safe soon. Alright, let's give him the slip. I think this is the school. So I'll probably find all the books that we need in there. Trying not to like overexert myself right now. Oops, wrong button. Alright, I need to eat something too. Keep my energy up. There we go. Some corned beef. I think all that I got left that I can eat without a can opener is my my tuna. And so we'll see how that goes. Wait. There we go. Alright, well, let's keep heading up this way and see what we can find. Oh yeah, I thought I responded to it, Amanda. We play a bunch of different games, like survival games, base building games, all that stuff. Alright, ditch these 2 cans. Drowsy again. Need to take a break. Still got a couple of them behind me. Alright, let's keep moving up this way. Appreciate that. Mighty kind of you. I do read chat. I'm reading chat kind of on all of them. So we're on 4 different networks right now. And I see all the chats. Alright. I'm kind of just aimlessly wandering right now. I need to kind of make a little home base. You are the most relentless zombie follower I've ever seen. So here you go. That's what you were looking for, right? Had a hand fork. That's handy. Sorry. That was a bad joke. But yeah, I don't have the durability on these weapons. So I don't want to be killing too many zombies here. Kind of. So I personally, my favorite platform to live stream on is TikTok. As far as like the other platforms go, like TikTok's the best in terms of streaming. Then YouTube's the best for like video content. TikTok's obviously the best for shorts and stuff like that. But Twitch, we originally just set up because we needed something to do horizontal content, because we kept getting asks for it, but we could only run one feed on YouTube. And so we did, like, we set it up so that way we could do exactly what people were asking us to do. And they unlocked multi-streaming in the streaming service. So we just kind of kept everything set up. But yeah, we don't really pay too much attention to it, like our Twitch profile or anything like that. that's not really something we're too concerned about. All right, so I'm going to push through to this next area. I got to be a little careful here because I'm starting to get a little exerted, like I'm running out of energy very quickly. And I got to stop sprinting, but I also got to get off the street. Not necessarily. So we use a service called Streamlabs, which makes it really, really simple. I think Jay, yeah, I think he's on Streamlabs now. We used to just use OBS. And there's a plugin for OBS that allows you to do multi-streaming. And so that makes it super, super easy. But as far as like just setting it up, so easy to kind of do in Streamlabs. All right, so I need to get off of the street. And this is how we're going to do it. There's the bank right there. There's a restaurant up ahead here. There's a house with a shed right here. That was a big one. They can't climb those, I don't think. And so this is going to be where we hang out. Okay. They're walking that way. We're going to let them keep walking that way. And in the meantime, try to get into one of these. There we go. Climb in. Okay, close the curtains. I'm hoping there's new weapons inside of here. Turn off the TV. My God. Turn off. We don't need to be watching TV right now. We are tired, and we need to get a move on. All right, let's close these curtains. Let's get some sleep. And then we'll start looking for like tools and stuff like that tomorrow. I gotta do the watch alarm before it turns off. I think it goes off at like 8. Hang on. Set alarm off. There it goes. 18, not 8. So, okay. All right. Denim, pants, nah, nothing worthwhile. I think here, carpentry books. It's kind of nice. Hang on. Is that above my skill? Yeah. See, I need to find carpentry 1, not 2. Is that another screwdriver right there? Yep. All right, well, what do we got food-wise? Some sardines, baking tray. There's some chicken. Kind of feel like having a warm meal while we still can. Turn this oven on. Put this chicken in. Throw this map on the ground. Okay. All right, well, that's cooking up. Let's see what else is around here. I doubt... Why is there a pistol in, like, the kids' room? That's crazy. You keeping your handguns inside the kids' room, everybody? I don't know. Alright, I've already searched in there. Alright, oh, there's a whole room that I haven't opened yet. Yeah, the bathroom. Okay. Oh, I should fill up my waters. Yeah. Down to my last one. Alright, how's this chicken going? It's almost done being cooked, so let's go ahead and... Nope. Wanted the sink. Grab the sink, damn it. There it is. Alright, fill all. I probably don't need to be carrying 3 bottles of water, but, like, it feels handy, you know? Like, I see no reason to drop bottles of water on the ground. All right, how's this shed looking? Let's go check this out. Oh, come on. Seriously? I feel like that was because my dude was weak. Oh, front door was open. Box of screws. Don't really care about screws or a metal pipe. There's another generator, though. Keep tabs on that. All right, looks like we got another shed across the way here. I just want to find a saw. I just want to, like, start carpentry and, like, building stuff and making the world a better place. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have ventured through all of this thick brush right here, but whatever. This looks too small to be anything significant. I don't know why I've been checking windows before doors lately, but that's just kind of what I've been focusing on. Nope. All right. Probably should have just... whatever. Okay, remove the broken glass. And then climb on through. All right, what do we got? Light bulb. Propane torch. Come on. Nothing. Seriously? Weak. All right, well, there's a small blue building over here. Let's see. Is that a church? Yeah. A little tiny church. Looks like there's some houses with some sheds over here. You gave me the jump scare when they were on the other side of the fence. Like, are they coming after me? I'm going to sit here and eat tuna while we wait for them to come after. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to sit here and eat tuna. Just sit here and eat my chicken. I was watching a cooking show with my wife last night, and the guy kept saying over and over and over again, one of the contestants kept saying over and over and over again, winner, winner, chicken dinner. And I was so happy when he lost, because he said it probably about 10 times over the course of like a 30-minute cook. And it was like, dude, like, I get it. This is a really awesome phrase for you, but it's very overused right now. Nothing really worthwhile here. I'm wet. I guess I'm sweaty, so I'll just ignore that. Man. Probably not the best place to spawn if you're looking to do building, because finding tools is not easy. There's a small shed. Let's go check this out. Again, all I'm looking for is like a better axe and then a saw. And then I can actually start doing some building. But I've been like venturing around for around an hour now, and I haven't found anything. What do we got? Garden saw. There we go. And we got some planks here. Oh, and the welder's mask, gravel bag, satellite dish, and some military boots and a boot. Oh, this is where we're doing it. All right, everybody. This is our new home. It's our new base here. I see somebody's already smashed a window, so we'll be careful going inside here. But if, yeah, like there's pretty much every amenity we need already inside of here. Let's make sure we're not going to get bombarded by zombies. Let's check these doors. All right, looking good. Decent bed, decent furniture. Not bad, not bad. Check this last room. Okay, all right. All right, looking good. Let's go ahead and start dismantling some stuff. Getting it up. Some canned sardines. I need to find a can opener still. That's now like the priority find is the can opener. But let's go ahead and get all the canned goods over here. There's also just no regular food, so that's something that I'm going to have to figure out. I think I saw a bookshelf somewhere, so let's go ahead and just load up the bookshelf with these magazines I've been carrying. Where's that bookshelf? Actually, was I wrong? Oh, no, there it is. There's the bookshelf. Okay, so get these magazines and word search on there. Perfect. All right, now I need a place to dump tools. How about this coat closet right off the front here? We got fingerless gloves and a hammer already in here. So let's go ahead and just grab those just to get them out of here. And there's a saw in here as well. That's fantastic. All right, so we'll go ahead and just get all of the tools in for right now. Let's transfer over this hammer to the other side too. Cool. Shovel. Scissors can go. 2 torches. You know what? Yeah, just let's get everything in here. So we'll do tools on the right and like materials on the left. Put this gun in here too. Don't need to be carrying that. I have a revolver on me, but I don't think I have like any ammo. So, okay, materials on the other side here. We'll keep the ripped sheets on us. Get some open tuna there. All right, so there's the saw. We'll keep that on us too. Don't need to be bringing all of these bottles, but until they empty, we'll just hold on to them. All right, so let's grab, we have a saw on us. We'll grab one of our screwdrivers, one of our hammers, and that's it for right now. There we go. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and take off our hot jacket. We don't need to be rocking our ranger jacket right now. So we'll go ahead and unequip that. And then, yeah, now it's a matter of disassembling some stuff. Because now we got to get our carpentry up. And really, I need to find skill books to do this a lot faster. But just to kind of get the process started would be really cool. Nice. That gave me no experience whatsoever. We have to go find a carpentry book. All right, well, at least we are able to venture out here now. Trying to see if we need to do anything before we go. I really need to find a new weapon now. That's kind of the big thing. Where's my saw? Do I have my saw equipped? No, there it is. Garden saw, hammer. Okay, garden saw, hammer, screwdriver. Anything else need to go there? Nope. I don't need to be carrying all these like bandages and stuff like that around, but whatever. All right, so really the best place to find books is over at the school. Here I am. The school's all the way over there, though. Let's first deal with these, and then we'll go venturing out a little bit. Oh, did the axe already break? Amazing. Fantastic. All right. Oh, well. Man. There we go. That's the button that I didn't mean to press. Grab that lighter. All right. Well, so now I don't really have a weapon because that axe just broke. Let's grab, for right now, we'll just go ahead and equip this hammer just so we can kill this one zombie who's following us. 2 zombies that are following us. But yeah. Let's head back here for a minute. I want to check something. Because that's a crafted axe, right? Which means that I should be able to make another one. But I don't know what level it's going to be. Carpentry, blah, blah, blah. Spiked plank. So I could just make a spiked plank if I really, really needed to. Or make a spear. There we go. Let's make a spear. Let's do that. Just until we have a better weapon. It kind of just seems a little bit more logical. And so that means that we are going to need a plank, which is dumb for us to be doing like this. Wait, we can't chop down a tree right now. Oh, wait, hang on. I know where there's planks. There's planks inside of here. Where are they? There they are. There's the planks. Okay. So now we'll take these inside and whittle out some spears. I'm kind of excited. I don't think I've ever like made spears before in this game, but apparently they are really, really, really powerful. And so we'll see how accurate that is. there's our 2 planks. I put a kitchen knife over here. Grab that. All right, so spears. Spear. Craft 2. There we go. Crafting spears. All right. So we'll equip one and attach it to our back here. You should be poking it, dude. Like, I don't know why you're swinging that. But either way. Alright, so that's our house with the little shed there. But in the meantime, we're going to just kind of scout around and see what else we can find. Oh, is this house for sale? Well, that's not that helpful. See, normally I roll in as a carpenter. But this time, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be a lumberjack so I could get the axe. I like the axe skills. Only really helpful if you have an axe. And I've only found those 2 crafted axes so far. There's a pipe wrench. Ooh, that was a bottle of disinfectant. I don't want to walk away from that. That was crazy. Interesting. The military cots. That's kind of interesting. Got a holster and a hunting knife here. We'll grab that hunting knife. Oh, that's not the front door. That's the front door. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is the edge of town. So I don't think there's going to be anything else this way. Great, a high-end camera. That's going to be handy. Alright, until we find the can opener. That's kind of important to just find food that we can eat without having to open it. You can also use a knife. In real life, you can use a knife to open cans. And so I feel like they missed the mark there a little bit. All right. What do we got in here? Nothing. Some ammo and gun. We'll take that. Hey, Master Penguino. Love that name. I love this type of game too for the common sense aspect of it. Because if you can think about doing it in this game, chances are you can probably knock it out. That's always been something I've really appreciated. Ooh, probably should have looked through the window before I just did that. Let's see how good the spears are. Wow. That actually worked really well. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. All right. Hello, anybody here? I'm here to, like, steal all your stuff. There's tailoring volume 1, but who cares about that? Not worried about being a tailor right now. Just a carpenter. That's kind of nice. Grab this pickaxe. It's actually a bunch of that stuff that I want to just go ahead and put into our inventory here. So let's go ahead and move this stuff over. We're tired and we're a little hungry. So let's eat. There it is. There's that tuna that we already opened by mistake. Just get it done. Would I be interested in joining? What now? Hang on, I got to move away from the game for a sec. In joining a server, we are in the process. We just set up our own private server there, sir. And so we have a fun build project that we're starting on in the Base Legend community. And so I cannot commit myself to something else right now, but I really appreciate it. It's really kind. All right, let's see here. Anything worthwhile? Gun case, anything in there? Nothing in there. Of course not. Absolutely not. All right, anything in here? Just beds. All right, well, let's sleep. And then we'll keep looking for our carpentry book tomorrow. Just need to get to carpentry 1 book, which would be fantastic to get now. Alright, there we go. Well rested. Ooh, rainy day. I like rainy days. Alright, anything in the little closet here? Empty jar? Nah. Not worth it. Did I check this bathroom down here? Yeah, that's why I knew it was a bathroom. Oh, was that a can opener? Yeah, it is. Nice. That's what we like to see. Can opener. Packaged corn, ground beef patty. Oh, I'm going to eat a whole watermelon. Slice this watermelon up. Yeah. Slice this watermelon. Let's go. Got fresh watermelon slices. Eat this one. Delicious. Fantastic. That's what I love to see. Alright, I would also love to see a carpentry book. That would be pretty cool to see. But we'll make that happen. Are you coming my way? Did you see me? No? You're just going that way? Alright, you do you. I'm just going to go inside this building. So really, I do need to be making my way over to the school, because that's where I'm going to find all of the books that I could possibly want, including a carpentry one. And so let's see here. Figure we'll at least check all of these places along the way, right? Comic book, farming magazine. So red guitar, leather gloves. Are those better than my other ones? Yeah, I think those are better. These have like holes and stuff like that, so we'll ditch those. Gun case, but nothing in it. Oh. Somebody's in here. What's up, friend? Minus the friend part. Nothing? Okay. It's all good. Normally don't find anybody in there anyway, so it's not like it's unexpected. You know what I mean? Alright, what do we got here? CD and a book. Don't care about that. What's in the pot? What you got in the pot? Fresh stew? Better hot? Let's go ahead and turn this on and heat up this stew. Let you guys make that happen. Anything worthwhile? I'll go ahead and drink a beer. Why not? Yeah. Why not drink a beer? Seems like fun. Oh, there's food inside of here. Hang on. We need to make sure that we don't have this chicken inside. No, I want it on the ground. Oh, wait, no, it was on the ground. Okay, and then I'll put the stew inside the oven because it's already cooked. Perfect. And in the meantime, I'll eat another watermelon slice because yum. Alright, so that's cooking up. We'll let the stew get cooked, and in the meantime, we'll eat a pickle. Nice little house, but definitely doesn't have anything that I care about. Might as well use this as a chance to fill up some water bottles, though. We have 4 water bottles now. It's amazing. Oh, I guess we can put the can opener in here, the magazine, the knife, all these bandages, bottle, all of this stuff. All this stuff can go in the duffel bag now. Yeah, don't need to be carrying any of this except for the watermelon slices because delicious. Cool. All right, how's my stew? Almost done. It would be really cool to get the books we need so we can start doing some base building. Or maybe even like a VHS tape or something like that. But oh well. Alright, this is almost done. Let's just wait for a minute. Just for at least a minute here. There we go. Cooked. grab... Just grab the whole pot. Why not? Just put the pot inside of our trauma bag here. Cool. Alright, well, we got a whole pot of stew. In case we get hungry. Oh, it's midnight. I didn't see that it was midnight. There's a small part of me that wants to wait until after midnight to keep progressing. Just because of how dark it is, but we'll at least get to under this porch light. Hey, friend. Doing alright? Guess not. Stabbed through the face. Nice. I love when they're like really easy to do like that. Nope, 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 nope. Just wanted to tap it. Just wanted to close it. That's all. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. That doesn't help me at all. Am I tired now? Alright. Looks like we're finally a little tired. Which is probably a good thing. Oh, my spear broke. Those crafted spears don't do that much. Or don't last that long, I should say. Which kind of makes sense, right? Like, crafted stuff doesn't last long in general. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a little wooden cabin here. Looks like this is going to be where I'm going to spend the night. Some supplies here, but hey, there's a car key. For this car? That's in pretty decent shape. Yeah, this is in pretty decent shape. Hang on, let me just open up the hood, see what's going on here. Wow, it's actually in great shape. Okay. Alright, let's go get that car key. I should have grabbed it. Let's go get this car key. And then where was that gas can? I see you out there. Grab this gas can too. Hey, dude. Nice. Squishy. Dude was rocking his Letterman varsity jacket. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill. Add gasoline from the gas can. There we go. Alright. Then open this up. So the doors are locked. Let's unlock those. Trunk we already were able to get into, so whatever on that. Nothing worthwhile in the glove box. But yeah. Not bad. I wish we had a little bit more gas in it. But still, let's go ahead and just bring the gas can with us. We'll put it in the trunk. Yeah, this is how we're going to be able to get to the school a little bit safer by handling that. Alright, let's get some sleep. And that's cool because we'll sleep through like sunrise and get a move on that way. Hey, Sam. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, so we are rested. It's still raining, but it's daytime. Let's eat another watermelon slice. I do not read Cyrillic text. I can't. And so I wouldn't be able to answer anything that you're saying there, Sam. Alright, so we're off to the school now that we have a car. It's kind of nifty. And this car is in like great shape too. And so I want to keep this car as long as we can. But yeah, head on down to the school. No, this isn't Maldoror. This is... Wait, no, yeah, this is Maldoror. What am I talking about? I'm losing my mind. Oh, I was looking at my mini-map. That was dumb. I was talking about how great this car is, and I just immediately smashed it into something. Alright, almost at the school. There's the school. The school. Man, lots of dudes on the outside. And I only have a crafted spear as a weapon. Probably not the smartest move in the world, but whatever. We'll make it work. Check behind us real quick. Alright. What's up? Oh, see, it already broke. It already broke. Oh, it's ridiculous. Alright, hang on. What other weapons do I have? I have a kitchen knife, a hammer, a pickaxe. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I gotta, this is gonna take me a second to pull the pickaxe out and then equip it. So I just gotta be smart about this. Come on. There it is. Look at all these dudes. This is gonna be a fun one. Nice. Nice. Love that for me. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back and get a few of these dudes because it looks like some of them have like weapons sticking out of them. And that's pretty cool. Stab. 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 Does the pickaxe count as an axe? It would have to, right? That's what makes the most sense. Alright, so let's see here. Fast food service hat, don't care about that. Don't care about any of this stuff. Alright, onward. One of these dudes had something sticking out of their eye, and I just wanted to see what it was. Looks like it might have just been a pen. Oh, no, it was that screwdriver. Okay. Alright, whatever. Whatever. We handle business. Let's get in here. So the name of the game, what we're looking for, I'm looking for carpentry level 1 because I have yet to go up a single level of carpentry. And so it would be super cool to get that done. Hi. Haha, you missed. Come on outside, everybody. Look at that idiot. Look at all these idiots. Wow. Is that the principal over there in the evening gown? Got her. Alright, well that was pretty easy. There's a key right here, so we'll grab that just to see if there's anything locked. Nothing worthwhile. We're a little hungry. I'm gonna eat a watermelon in a minute. Nothing in here. Alright, let's eat a watermelon. Oh wait, I have this pot of stew. Let's eat a quarter of it. Delicious stew. Yeah, just drink it right out of the pot. Love it. It's fantastic. All right, and then you... Oh, it's stale? Don't care about that anymore. Let's go ahead and ditch this stale stew. Don't want to eat stale food. How boring. All right. Eat a watermelon slice to make up for it. Cool. So with that being said, let's keep looking for some books. This little teacher trying to get out. Hey, friend. Hi. Good try. Good try. All right. Anything West Point map? We'll go ahead and read that just to get that map. I think I actually already read a West Point map, but it was annotated. And so let's see here. Tailoring for dead rat. Anybody hungry for a dead rat? First aid 1. I'm grabbing all the 1s. we'll be able to come back and get the others, but like I'll grab all the ones because I don't have really any skills right now. Girls like guys with skills. Those alcohol wipes? Yeah, those are alcohol wipes. Not leaving those behind. Alright, foraging one. Again, just all the level ones. That's all that I care about grabbing. Ditching this West Point map, though. Because who cares? Alright, that looks like it for this classroom. Let's go this way. What's this? Heading out to the gym. Yep. Nice. Hey, Master of Food. Good to see you, buddy. I'll take it. Pickaxe is probably my new favorite weapon. That's brutal. Missed that one completely, but recovered it. Anybody need a wallet? The person's wallet was available. Alright, what do we got? Tailoring 2, don't care about that. Is that a box of paper clips? Or no, okay, yeah. That was a box of paper clips. There we go. Carpentry 1. That's what we've been looking for. I already have forging 1, right? Yes. Okay. Farming 1 we'll take. Tailoring 1 we'll take. Just again, get all the level 1 so we can get our skill moving a little bit here. Cool. Yeah, no one has been in that one. What is that? Is that the horizontal chat? It's a low. It's just been quiet stream today, dude. Which is fine. I mean, there's days like that. Can't expect every single day to be a banger, right? Or can you? I don't know. I stopped having expectations when it came to streaming. Like, I just try to have a good time. All right, cool. Well, with that being said, it looks like we can head on back to our base that we're working on. Took pretty much the entire stream to get it, but it's all good. Just 13 more days. Grounded 2? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it too, man. We're going to be streaming it the day it comes out. I think I'm going to even take like the whole day off of work. So that way I can do Grounded all day long. Like, just so worthwhile. So I need to get some gas for this car. That would actually be really nice to get some gas. Man, this Chevy just like, it is quick. It is a quick car. Was not expecting that when I first picked it up. Right? Alright, where's my base? It's the one that has the little shed. So it's this one. This is me. This is my home. Man. I know the car is still on right now, but there were dudes getting way too close for comfort. Don't you dare bite me. You stay the hell away. Alright, now we can turn off the car. Okay. Thank you. What? I thought this was my house. Hang on. Is this not my house? Where am I? Okay, so I'm here. No, that's my house. I need to actually put a home on my house. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I decided to just start a solo one because I love Zomboid, and admittedly, I'm kind of bored with the original Grounded. And so I'll probably finish up that base before the game comes out, the second one, and then release the video like a couple days before Grounded 2 comes out. But yeah, admittedly, I am a little bored with the first one, and so I'm looking for more games to play that give me actual things to build. And Zomboid, I've never done a big build in Zomboid, and so I figured this would be a good time to try that. And rather than kind of like wait for 17 and J and all of them to become available, kind of makes sense in my mind to just kind of start a fresh one so I can do it myself. So, all right, here's Home Sweet Home. There we go. So have somebody like right in front. All right, so I have to figure out the axe because I have yet to find an axe. And I don't think I can cut down a tree with a pickaxe. Yeah, not happening. Probably shouldn't have left the door open, but whatever. Grab this guy. Don't want to have a corpse inside of my house, right? I need to actually bury some of these dead bodies. But either way, what are you? Yeah, you guys can stay out here together. You deserve each other. All right, let's head on inside. Let's sit down for a minute. Looks like we're kind of tired. And so we'll sit down for a second, just rest. And while we're resting, where's our books? There's our books. Yeah, all those volume 1s. Okay, let's go over this way. Okay, we'll keep volume 1 of carpentry on us, but all these can go over here. I forgot I found another M9 somewhere. Need to go put that one away. Let me just toss some of these tools in here real fast. Yeah, like this kitchen knife can go in here too. Just drop those fingerless gloves. Can opener is going to stay on me though. Yeah, definitely going to keep the can opener. Okay, that's enough for right now. Get these keys on my key ring. Don't like having a cluttered inventory. All right, and have a seat. And let's go ahead and read a book. Just until we get tired. I could stream Stranded Deep sometime. I think I have to reinstall Stranded Deep if I'm to stream Stranded Deep. It's a great game. Don't really have a reason why not. It's a truly great game. Just gonna kind of speed things along a little bit, just to kind of get my carpentry moving. Looks like we're officially tired too. So, fantastic. Let's go all the way here. I'm going to wait until I'm very tired and then go to sleep. There it is. All right, very tired. A little peckish still. Made it to a 1.2 multiplier, so I'll take that for now. Really, I just want to get to like the 8 multiplier and then disassemble all the stuff in this house. Yeah, that's the game plan. But yeah, so I'm trying to do one that like I can just do on the side, you know. We got a bunch of stuff that we're working on with like Minecraft and all that. But until Grounded 2 is out, kind of just want to have a little fun. All right, so we're hungry. Still got these watermelon slices. So let's go ahead and just eat these just for right now. They don't do much for your hunger, but they do a lot for your thirst. And so we'll go ahead and just eat a couple of them here. Delicious looking watermelon. I got watermelon downstairs that my wife cubed up yesterday or a couple days ago. And I'm probably going to have a couple bites of that when I get done with the stream. All right, eat this last one. And then we'll continue reading this book. It looks like we're, what, a third of the way done. Yeah, almost half. All right, fast forward. Let's get this done. Let's get this book done. But yeah, so we're doing a private Project Zomboid server in the near future, and that's going to be so much fun. because we got some fun challenge builds that I'm gonna like put the entire community through. It's gonna be a blasty blast. All right, so there we go with volume 1. Hang on, slow down. There we go. All right, there's volume 1. Let's go ahead and open this corned beef. Multiplier of 3. We'll take it. And we're a little peckish, so we'll eat this corned beef because I need to look at the crafting menu for a second. Because I need to find the stone axe because I gotta make my own stuff. So chip stones and tree branches. Man, okay. Let's go find some chip stones. Luckily, it's daytime. Chip, stone, and tree branches. Where am I going to find stone? I've never actually, like, looked for, like, any stone or anything like that before. And so that's going to be kind of an interesting one. I have a pickaxe. And so it shouldn't be too difficult to find. It'd be really cool if I could just find an axe. But all I've been able to find are just crafted ones so far. Let's go over this way. That was a fast-moving zombie. Again, none of this is really that helpful. Whoa! Thought he would have walked a little bit further along. But I was wrong. Just looking for anything that looks like rocks. Anyway. Is it time for you to be hitting that dusty old trail, sir? Newspaper. Oh. Somebody's trying to get through this door. Bathroom party! 4 dudes in a bathroom together. That seems like a fun time for everybody involved, right? Oh, see, that's a handy update. I'm not on build 42 right now. And so that kind of unfortunately doesn't apply for me directly. I still gotta like look for stones and axes and stuff like that. Which is all good. I would love to just kind of find some, but it's not looking that promising. Behind me. Don't like that. Let's run this way for a minute. I'd also like to like just be able to smash some of the concrete to break some or make some, you know? But we'll see. Alright, nothing worthwhile here. I'm hoping that one of these just like has an axe somewhere. There's a hand scythe I'll take, but nothing worthwhile. Sure. Go check this house real fast. I like these small houses. They never really have anything good. But I do always enjoy just searching them because they're so fast to search. Alright, anybody in here? Nobody in this bathroom? No bathroom parties in this house? Eat this fresh grapefruit. Alright, onward. Keep looking for an axe. Now that I actually have this pickaxe, though, it's pretty good. Hey, hi, gamer. It's going pretty good. Looking for stone in all the wrong places. Ah! I think I've actually already gone through here. That garage being open kind of tells me that I've been through here. And so we'll see if that's correct or not. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, I've definitely been through here. I remember that club hammer. Let's go over this way. I see a shed. And I've probably gone through this shed. But maybe, maybe not. No. Screwdriver, electric wire. Doesn't really do anything for me. Nice. What do you think of it so far? I'm a big fan of it. I'm still not the best at it. It is a difficult game to learn. But it's definitely one of the more fun games that we play on this channel. Nothing. It's Carpentry 3, but not really too worried about Carpentry 3. Eat a pear. Keep it moving. Oh, look at all these dudes. Gotta love when you can take out like 3 or 4 of them in one hit. Is that stone? Is that the hand scythe? No, that was just me. I'm gonna dig a furrow here. Just because. We have a base over that way too. No, that doesn't help me. That does not help me one bit. We have a couple of them. My last character, I actually don't know how long my last character is off the top of my head, because it's not like my character died or anything like that. I didn't scuttle it. I just kind of got bored with the base that I was building and decided I could do a little bit better. And so I did. And so I guess that is scuttling a character, right? This is kind of a character that I didn't really care too much about. Alright, this is kind of promising. All these factories up here should have a little something for me. Hopefully. See what we can find. Safety goggles, tire pump. There we go, there's a box of nails. Not gonna grab those planks. Yeah, nothing worthwhile there. I think there's a shed right over this fence here, so hang on. Let's see. There's something. There's something on the map there, but weird. Alright, climb on in here. Looks like there's a little storage shed here. Nope, that's the bathroom. That's the bathroom. Doesn't help me much. And just a bunch of junk. Anything in the freezer? Yeah, steak. It's a nice TV. Yeah. Hey, there's a fanny pack. That's good to hold on to. What's my current foraging skill? Like, 0. This character literally just got started, and so he has next to no skills because I've been just kind of looking for tools the whole time. Oh, come on. There we go. Regular suspension. Come on, give me something worthwhile here. Hey, thank you very much for the Discord link. I'm assuming that's Jay. I'm guessing. What town? This is Muldra. I like Muldra. There's a lot of factories here. Or not factories, warehouses. And so there is some great locations to get loot. And I'm right next to one. And so that's kind of the location I'm going. I wish I brought my car. I didn't think about bringing my car. I'm going to need to take a break soon. This character's getting really tired. And by tired, I mean like he's tired and he's exerted. So, come on. Would love to have worthwhile tools. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick nap with this guy. Just a rest. Just a quick rest. How to use generators, grab that. There we go. All right. And sleep. What? Sleep. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm only going to be on for like another 5 minutes or so here. It would be great if I could find the tool that I'm looking for before calling it. But doesn't look that hopeful. This car looks really, really, really good. Like, really good quality. Would love if we could find the key. Just checking some of these, like, people and some of the areas around this house. Because that's a nice looking car. Gun case, nothing in it, though. Alright, whatever. No worries on the car. Let's go over to this factory real fast. This will be the last place that I search. Am I looking for a nail gun? No, not looking for a nail gun. I am actually looking for one of the easiest tools to find. I'm looking for an axe. Because I want to get started on carpentry stuff. And I could just disassemble. But admittedly, it'd be so much easier not to do any disassembling. And just kind of find a real axe. So that way I can, sorry, blanking on the word. It'd be great to find a real axe instead of a crafted one, so that way I can do a little bit more. Oh, I had never known that before. See, learning new stuff. Thank you for that, BNat. I'm gonna go check that out real fast after I get this done. There's a garden hoe, metal sheet, concrete powder. Actually, this is a really good warehouse. There's a lot of metalworking supplies in it. But I doubt it's going to give me what I need. With an axe. Bunch of tools. Man, I was optimistic for a second. It looked like it was going to hook me up. But no. Another pickaxe. I'm grabbing that. I love this pickaxe. This is like my new favorite tool. And so that pickaxe is definitely coming with me. Alright, so this one doesn't have anything in it. I've never really used foraging that much. But now I'm going to head right back to this car just to check it out. Because, again, I've never seen that before. And that's like the first thing. That's the first time that I've ever heard of this. So hang on. So you're saying if I just forage, investigate this area. Oh, hang on. See, I can't search for the key yet. But I can search for stones, which would actually make this so much easier. I'll have to play with that mechanic a little bit, because I've never done that before. But that's really cool. Yeah, I need to get my foraging up. That's one skill that I've never really bothered with. But that makes sense. That parking lots would be better than a driveway. Alright, come on, come on. Military t-shirt, tent peg, radishes. God. Alright, so this is just a storage facility. I'm just going to check the open ones because I do have to get going. But it would be great to find what I'm looking for right at the end here. And I'm not going to bust open any of these other storage lockers. Really? That was the only one that was open? Alright, well this is the last building over here, is this one right here. So just like I said, I'm not going to bust any garages open, but it looks like this one's already open. Nice. Love when you get them for 2 for 1 like that. Alright, this is a mechanic shop. This isn't going to have what I'm looking for. This is just going to have a bunch of car parts and car tools. But we're still going to just check it. This will be the last place I check. And then I'm going to call it today. So I'll go ahead and start saying some basic stuff. Oh, what day is it? Is it Tuesday? Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't stream yesterday. So, yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow is Jay's day to stream. Jay's the other streamer on the channel who's currently moderating Discord. Or not Discord, currently moderating the chat. He'll be on tomorrow. Don't know what he's playing. We got a lot of affiliate streams. And then also he's got his own set games that he plays as well. But either way, guys, it is going to be a good time. So I hope to see you guys there. Make sure you hit the like. Oh, an axe. Perfect. Perfect. See? All right. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. We got something. And then we almost got bit. That dude deserved to die. Okay, so let's get back to the base now that we have that. Actually, how far away is the base? How far away are we from the base? That's too far of a trip. All right, not going to do that. Just going to do a little backstop here in one of these houses over here because I got to get going. But man, it feels good to actually get an axe right at the end of the stream here. You're playing Dune tomorrow? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love that game so far. Love what I've been seeing in Dune 2. Cool, man. Looking forward to Dune. I'll probably stop by and do some modding, hang out with you, check that stream out tomorrow night. But anyway, Jay streams a lot later than me at night on the East Coast. And so make sure that you guys hang out with him. He's pretty awesome. He plays some cool stuff. Just close these curtains so that way I don't deal with a nightmare when I get back into this game. 2 seconds. Hang on. You can't search for keys yet? Ah, okay. That explains it. So I couldn't search for keys because my foraging skill is too low. That's a really handy thing. So, okay, cool. Either way, let me sit on the ground. This is where I'm calling it, everybody. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with me for however long you did. Looking forward to seeing you guys next time. And we got some new video content coming out either tomorrow or the following day. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.